Hello everybody, it's Seaslug here, and I'm bringing you a match ahead versus someone by the name of JJ from Smogun. I'll leave a link to his side of the battle. And anyway, looking at the team, I can tell that Slowbro is definitely going to be the huge problem. Anyway, I decided to lead off with my Hitmontop, and he led off with his Slowbro. And I was luckily able to get a Toxic off on his Slowbro, which is really helpful, but he does get a crit burn on my Hitmontop, which is just ouch. Really gay. Here I send in my Xatu because it's max special D and HP, and it's got Magic Guard. But he does score another crit. Luckily his Slowbro is burned, so I can just keep going for the Roost, and he'll eventually have to switch out or else he'll die. He goes for a third Scald and gets 2 burns and 2 crits out of 3 Scalds. Here he switches out, goes into his Rotom Mow as I go for a Roost, get my health back up. I was seriously hoping he wouldn't go for a Bolt Switch, and he luckily doesn't, but that Leaf Storm still does a lot of damage to my Xatu. I go for a U-turn. I send out my Togekiss since it's the best thing I have to take it on, and I decide to Thunder Wave his Rotom, but he does switch into his Bronzong, and that Thunder Wave is definitely going to help his Gyro, and his Gyro's do almost 50%. And I take a turn to heal bounce so I can get rid of the burns on my Hitmontop and Xatu to increase their survivability a little bit. I go for an Air Slash. I flinch him, but that's not doing too much damage, so I decided to just go for a Roost, get my Togekiss back up to full health, and then switch out into Xatu. But he does get those rocks up before I get the chance to do that. So here I go into my Hitmontop and rapid spin those rocks away, and then maybe switch into my Xatu to try to mirror bounce his rocks back, but he does not go for the rocks a second time. Instead, he does switch out into a Slowbro, and this is the second time it's my Xatu versus Slowbro, and I'm just gonna go for a Roost just to stall him out with poison, and he gets another burn, which is really annoying. I just healed that. Anyway, he knows that he can't do much to me with that Slowbro, so he does switch out, and I go for a Nightshade because I was hoping he'll stay in and maybe I can try to get some more damage on him, but that does not end up happening. He sends out his Cobalion, and that thing is a bit of a huge threat. I switch on out to my Swampert since it was the best thing I had to take on its close combats and Stone Edges and all that stuff. And thankfully, I did decide to make this Swampert Impish Nature with max HP, so I was able to live that +2 close combat, and I was able to kill off his Cobalion with an Earthquake. However, he does revenge kill me with an outrage from his Flygon. Here I misclick and accidentally sent out my Rotom Heat. I decided to stay in because I didn't think my Togekiss would be able to take 3 outrages, or 2 outrages. But looking at the damage that outrage did to my Rotom Heat, I didn't knew that my Togekiss would in fact be able to take 2 outrages, which he is able to do. And he goes into a confusion, and I roost up and wait till he hits himself so I can finish him off with an Air Slash here. I should have switched out and sent in something else to take this Flare Blitz, but I don't, and I end up losing my fully HP Togekiss. But on the bright side, he does rack up a lot of damage from that Flare Blitz and Life Orb, and I send my Hitmontop out to try to get some damage with Mach Punch, since the best way I had to take out that Heatmor was by its own recoil. I didn't quite notice that it was a Life Orb. The whole match I thought it was Choice Scarfed. But anyway, here he sends out his Slowbro, and I'm down to my last 3 guys, and he still got 4. And I'm really going to need this Rotom Heat to win the match, like, because it can Bolt Switch on his Slowbro, and it can take down the Rotom and Bronzong with its overheat. So I really didn't want to lose it. I had to switch out into my Hitmontop, And right here for some reason he stays in. I don't know why he decides to stay in with Slowbro. He could have called back his Slowbro and sent something else in, and thanks to its regenerator, that would have pretty much been good game because I really don't have anything that can take on the Slowbro. Uh, and yeah, anyway, he dies to poison and he kills me off with a Psychic Shock. Here, I was really hoping I'd get this prediction right. I decided to send in Gajunto, hoping that he send in either his Hizuruma or Rotomo, but he doesn't. He sends out the worst thing, which is this Bronzong, and I do lose my what's it called, my Kajundo, just because of that. Just because of that, yeah. Anyway, here, this is my last Pokemon. I can no longer switch out, which means whatever I choose to lock myself into, I will be locked in. And I thought the best way to win the match is pray to God that he gets fully paralyzed, and then trick him my choice Scarf, and then receive his leftovers, and then go for a plane split, get some HP back, and then finish him off with a Bolt Switch. But unfortunately, one Bolt Switch just was not enough to kill him, and he is able to poison me, which is gonna really ruin my survivability, especially now that he's only got two guys left. Here I go for an overheat. I was surprised that I outsped him. I unfortunately he did send his Rotomo out and force me to go for an overheat, reducing my special attack by 2 stages. And because of that, I was just barely able to not kill this Hihidaruma, and he was able to win the game, even though he ended up killing himself by Life Orb at the end. Anyway, that was a really good game, JJ. Once again, I'll leave a link to his side of the battle and channel in the description. And in this battle, he does say that I am going to do a Let's Play on Kirby, and that is not quite true. I have been planning on doing a Let's Play on Kirby Squeak Squad on that game, just simply because it's a game I know inside out. But my computer is really, really slow when it comes to processing videos. But so yeah, simply because of that, I'm gonna try to wait. And oh yeah, I also got school going on, so I'm gonna wait till winter or just till I have a 3-day weekend to just film a couple videos because I know that game inside out. I can probably pass that game in like 2 days, no problem. Anyway, I'm just rambling on out, so I'll see you guys